Greetings, gamer guys and gals, and welcome back to my Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. We are at part 12. We just finished up pretty much everything in Pyrite Town, at least for the time being, and what we could see, per se. And we're going to go ahead and head out of the town and see exactly what is next to be done. Shall we continue? Oh, you two there. Where are you bound in such haste? Let's go talk to Fatine. Ah, I might be imagining it, but the town's air feels somewhat less dirty. But not all is well. I can feel the presence of black auras coming from Shadow Pokémon. Wow, Fatine, nothing escapes your notice. There is but nothing that eludes the notice of my fortune-telling. The key to freeing Pokemon from that black aura is to the north. Up north? That's where my grandpa lives, too. Oh no, I forgot. I was on my way to visit Grandpa. He lives in Agate Village. That's north of here. Whoa! That being north may be no mere coincidence. Your answer may be there. Oh, my grandpa was a famous trainer when he was young. Maybe my grandpa would know something. Let's go see him, Wes. Alright, so conveniently, we got some information from the fortune-telling Fatine at the edge of Pyrite right when we were about to leave, and we had no direction of where we were going or what we were doing. And let's go ahead and check out this supposed Agate village, shall we? Way up north in the greenery, the only real greenery in this entire area, at least in this game. Agate Village, a lush, green town that is peacefully populated by old former ace trainers. Very interesting. And let us drive our motorbike with our Rui partner in tow. And we get a beautiful scenic view of Agate Village. Perhaps one of my favorite villages in the entire game, or towns or cities. Oh, here we are. This is where my grandpa and grandma live. Ah, the air tastes a lot different here. It's been so long. Okay, let's get going. I bet they're worried about me not getting here. See, I can agree with her. This is a perfect example where, we don't necessarily need to comment on what she said, because she's an RPG character. But she makes a good point. The town and country kind of villages compared to the big city mining industrial towns like Pyrite. The difference between Agate and Pyrite is really huge, and you can just feel it in the tone of the sounds and the music, and even though we're not there to physically sense this or feel this ourselves, even the smells in a more rural area are just oftentimes way better than the towns. And most people who get used to the towns, they almost can't even handle being in that more pure air. It's kind of odd and funny that that's the case. It's something very interesting I've always thought of. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check out Agate Village, shall we? Why, welcome to Agate Village! This village is home to trainers who were once considered experts, and of course their Pokemon. I would think that it's too early for you people to settle here. Talking about us settling here. Alright, we got a Torchic on the ground. Sun! Oh, you're Ingen's granddaughter, aren't you? Come to think of it, he's been telling everyone that you're coming for a visit. He seemed awfully pleased. We will definitely have to visit this Egan. After we check out the town, that is. Alright, items. Always love a good old item. Wes found a silk scarf. And Wes found 2 Ultra Balls. Awesome! Actually, we're going to go ahead and put that silk scarf on our Umbreon so that his secret power is more useful. Or, yeah, secret power. He has secret power. Very interesting move to give to Umbreon. I personally love it because it has the ability to give status, but it's interesting for other reasons. Let's continue checking out the town, shall we? The PC, what could this be but a Pokemon Center? I've given up on battling, but I never neglect checking the health of my Pokemon. My back! It seems that I should be the one getting my health checked. Wahahaha! I hear you. I hear you. Back problems can be a very serious issue, especially when you move over 4,000 pounds of rocks in a single day. I came to tap the knowledge of the villagers about Pokemon. After all, even though they are retired, they were all great trainers in their prime. I believe we've already healed, so we don't really need to, but we can save. It actually seems that this village is a big fan of the Gen 3 starters because we have Trico here, and we already seen a Torchic. I wonder if there is any Mudkips around. Alrighty. Going around this bend that you wouldn't necessarily think to look to unless you knew it was there already. And we get a Quick Claw. Awesome. Who are we going to give that to? Slugma. Definitely Slugma. A 20% chance to go first in fights, basically having priority in your bracket, or speed bracket, I should say, is good. I mean, priority still beats it, but it's still useful. Is it always useful? Granted, no. It's pretty unreliable, but having it can be pretty beneficial at times. This is the entrance to the Relic Forest. They say that Celebi visits this forest. I'm sorry, but no one except the villagers are allowed through. If you're sightseeing, please do it elsewhere. Very interesting. We're gonna have to come back to this at some point. Do we live in a barn? I like how the doors don't shut. Oh, we are missing something. We're gonna have to try and get that at some point. Why, if it isn't Rui, it's been too long. Is that young man your boyfriend? I know why you're back. You came to introduce your boyfriend to Egan, didn't you? Well, Rui, I should introduce my boyfriend to you. You see, my boyfriend is this mighty Anna here. Ho 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 ho. Bow wow! Yeah, I think that this is a mistranslation error, and that she's basically trying to say her friend, who is also a male, is Mighty Anna, because the Pokemon isn't sexually perverse. They're just not. In fact, they take a stance against it because of the fact that, like, this is a children's game. And to think what she's insinuating is what they meant and isn't just a mistranslation is kind of mind-boggling. It's just not the case. It's just like how a lot of these games nowadays are going really political and trying to sort of pump some sort of sexual, perverse, political ideal into their, games or media. Stuff like that is sickening. Like, kids play these games. They don't need to be exposed to evil thoughts just because you're an evil bastard. Keep that to yourself. Keep it far away from my kids, especially. Thank you. But, moving on. Alright. I'm the daycare lady. I can raise a Pokemon for you if you'd like. Have you a Pokemon you'd like me to raise? Come see me again if you have a Pokemon you'd like me to raise. Alright, so the daycare lady cannot give you eggs in this game, so you can't breed. So it's really just a way to give levels or experience to Pokemon, and it's not good. Let's just be honest. Hi, hi! I'm the name rater. I'm the fortune teller of names. I shall be pleased to rate your Pokemon's nickname. Which Pokemon's nickname should I divine? So we're not going to use the name rater or the daycare because I actually am okay with like names of Pokemon. If I had more of a viewership, I would be glad to say, okay, give me the names you'd like me to name my Pokemon in the comment section. I think that's fun. I think that kind of interaction is fun. But, you know, maybe at a later time. Maybe at a later time. I see. Do come visit again. Oh, besides the fact that I would have to be doing these Let's Plays in a timely fashion, I'm recording these episodes pretty much like a month in advance. It would be kind of, in a way, ridiculous to do like name rating things. I'd have to go and retroactively put on like my first video. If you have any specific names you would like me to name my Pokemon, please, by all means, tell me about it. In fact, at this current time, only my very first episode of this Let's Play, and we're on number 12, is even out, which is, and it just came out today. So that's a thing. I am actually going to consider that. I think I'm going to go ahead and go back and put that as a thing in the description or the comments, in the pinned comment. You know, go ahead and give me a name if you'd like. I think that'd be fun. Alright, let's continue checking out Agate Village. Do you see this? My tallow brings me berries from somewhere every day. Here, I'll share one with you. Wes obtained the person berry. So this guy can give you a berry every single day. I think there's no real stipulations on that, and it's not like clock-based. So I think it's more or less... I don't exactly know how it works, if we're being honest. I'm not about to pretend I know, either. Leave your Pokemon with the daycare lady in the village. Most Pokemon will come back in a much happier state of mind. You should give her a try. Leave a Pokemon with her and see how it likes her. So it's hinted that you can do this in order to shed heart gauge off of Pokemon, and that's a viable reason. Some Pokemon, because of their natures, actually like that a lot, but you don't know a Pokemon's nature before you purify the Pokemon, so that's kind of a moot point, to say the least. Wait a second. Could it be? Rui, is that you? I thought so. The last time I saw you, you were this little tiny thing. Now look at you, growing up to be a real beauty. Oh, please, stop it. But I should keep you. Egan was worried about you. Don't waste any time. You should go see him. And we will see him very soon. Oh, ho, 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 ho. When I looked into your eyes, excitement boiled over in my blood. What do you say, kiddo? How about we have a heated battle, you and I? Very well. I will give you a close look at the skills I have honed over all these years. Of course we're gonna battle. I love the town battles. Fun old man Scoff would like to battle. And he sent out Machop and Seedot. Very intriguing choices of Pokemon. Not bad, per se. Not bad at all. But intriguing. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and Shadow Rush that Machop. And then we're going to Flamethrower that Seedot. A critical hit, but not much damage. Again, Mantine is not a physical attacker, and Shadow Rush is always counted as a physical attack. Ooh, Slugma was poisoned. That's kind of really bad, because that means Slugma is actually going to faint if he's hit by Secret Power again next turn. A critical hit. Seedot is gone. Gone and away thou goest. And he sends out a Furret. One of my least favorite. normal type Pokemon in the entire series. Let's go ahead and switch to Swablu. Slugma is going to faint if we keep him out. Ferret used Cut and missed. 95 accuracy and he misses. 1 out of 20 chance, basically. That's pretty funny. I'm glad that the recoil damage from Shadow Rush is not that high. Mantine is in hyper mode. His attack missed? Again? A 1 in 20 chance. Missed again. That's pretty funny, actually. Cut is such a bad move, though. Even if it had full accuracy, 50 base power is not great. Even for it being a normal type. We can call Mantine, actually. Secret Power. This must be the village of Secret Power. This is where we got Umbreon from, in fact. Emotions rose to a fever pitch. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and Shadow Rush with both our Pokemon. It's like the simplest form of just press A till you win. Can't believe he knocked out by Swablu. Poor Swablu. Alright, let's get out Espeon. We're going to go ahead and use Reflect and then just spam Confusion. Or actually, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and spam attacks right now. We don't really have much of a fight left, so hopefully this just takes him out, because we do have the Twisted Spoon. Aw, close, but no cigar. That would have been kind of funny had he missed again. I honestly would have been just amazed at the luck that would be required to get that kind of RNG. Ferret fainted. Player defeated Fun Old Man Scoff. Ah, that was a good workout. I'm glad I could help you, Fun Old Man Scoff. Whew! You are tough. I haven't been this excited in years. However, the Pokemon you use appear to be troubled somehow. They are frighteningly strong, but they are somehow cold. Am I imagining that they are keeping their hearts closed tight? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and heal up in a moment. Have you ever battled at the Fennec Colosseum? Not long ago, I won a challenge and they gave me a TM. Why don't you enter too? This place is a retirement village for senior citizens, but for some reason we see a lot of visiting young trainers. There seems to be a rumor that this village has a secret but sure way of becoming close to their Pokemon. Hello, welcome to our Pokemon. How may I serve you? Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and buy... We don't really need super potions right now. Or hyper potions, I should say. I'm actually going to buy some full heals. And some revives. Alright, so we got Joy, Excite, and Vivid Scent. These are awesome. These are basically a way to convert money into removing heart gauge. Now, you do need the cologne case, which we do get in this village somewhere. I still haven't gotten it. But it's pretty cool. Not to mention the fact that this village also is where you find like HP up, protein, iron, carbos, calcium, and zinc. Now, what's so cool about this is that this is just in the later game, especially after the game has actually been technically beaten. You can take very good advantage of this because of the quote-unquote grinding that is afforded to you at the end for the end game, post-game stuff. Especially like the scents here. The scents are how I'm actually going to loosen or open the hearts of all of my Shadow Pokemon that I'm not using in my party. I'm not going to bother having them in my party. I'm not going to bother dealing with them. It doesn't matter. You can use these scents instead. So we're going to have to keep that in mind and do that later. Nope, we're good. Alright, we need to heal up at the Pokemon Center. This is it. Alright, y'all, welcome back. Welcome back. We just healed up and got ready, and now we're going to go ahead and go down this little secret passageway. This passageway was kind of alluded to by the fact that, you know, we found the EXP share. A very awesome item indeed. So let's go ahead and give that to Swablu for the time being. I think that's perfect. Get out of my way, Rui. Collision needs to be removed from this game, especially with your partner character. Good grief. Alright, so the only thing we haven't done in this village is obtaining the cologne case. I don't quite remember exactly where that is. Where is the cologne case? We're gonna have to find that momentarily because we just need to go and talk to Egan. Grandpa Egan! Grandma Bella! I missed you. Ah, Rui! Welcome, welcome! We heard that you were coming, but then you didn't arrive. We were worried about you, dear. You finally arrived. What held you up? I had just this terrible time. On the way here, I was abducted by these creepy people. Luckily, I was saved by Wes, who happened to be there by coincidence. Oh, how frightful! Thank you so much for saving our granddaughter. But why would anybody want to harm Rui? It's probably because I can see these bizarre Pokemon. They're Shadow Pokémon. Pokemon that have been turned into fighting machines with hearts of darkness. Shadow Pokémon? What on earth is that? Well... Help! There's trouble! Egan, it's a serious situation. Some outsiders went into the Relic Forest. What? Who were they? I don't know. They shoved me aside and... That's enough talk. It can wait. I'm off. Outsiders fouling the Relic Forest. That mustn't happen. But I worry for my husband even more so. Rui, dear, please go help him. Ah, shiny TV. We have received breaking news. Mirror B, the brutal crime lord of Pyrite Town, has been defeated and driven out of the town. Reports claim that 2 young people were behind Mirror B's downfall. Their identities and where they came from are unknown. Thanks to their heroic work, Pyrite Town should hopefully return to its peaceful ways. Very interesting news. All right, everyone. I think this is time. Time for us to head on out. We've had a good run. We've checked out Agate Village. We've done pretty much everything except for finding the darn cologne case. I'm going to have to look for where that is in this town. I'm having a little bit of a brain fart. But either way, we're going to have to pick this up next time and check out what's going on in the Relic Forest, following after Egan and helping him out. Until then, see y'all later.